Hey, what is going on everybody? Today and welcome back to another Black Ops 2 video. In this video you'll be taking a look at my first ever double swarm gameplay with of course the Diamond Peacekeeper. My final score was 70-4, playing some ground war domination on the map Yemen. Now of course yesterday I told you guys that I was going to get a Diamond Peacekeeper gameplay on every single new DLC map. Now my thought for this was to actually try and get a bit more of a high scoring gameplay, because of course the previous gameplays that I've shown were all team deathmatch, and in team deathmatch you can't really go for those high scoring gameplays. So I thought that I would just simply try out some domination. Now after playing 6v6 domination for a little while, I figured out that that is definitely not something for me. It's a little bit too slow paced if you ask me, so I actually tried out some ground war, played a couple of games, came across Yemen and actually got this gameplay, and I just felt like I needed to show you guys this gameplay. In the near future I will still be posting those DLC maps with the Peacekeeper, but I'm actually pretty sure that the scores won't be up to standards to this one, but I'm actually going to be trying to get a swarm on every single map, because today I actually equipped this swarm for the first time. I never equip those swarms because I simply don't try to challenge myself. I hate it when I die one off. Plus when I'm going for higher kill streaks, I usually tend to get into that mindset where I want to play very carefully, where I go from cover to cover, and I personally don't really like that. But of course I will be trying to get those swarm gameplays for you guys, because of course I can also put in some more effort than I usually do. But anyway, in this video I want to quickly go over the class setup that I was using in this gameplay, and after that the score streak setup as well. So first off, I'm using the Peacekeeper with the suppressor and the fast max, just a very simple SMG setup. Perk 1 of course Ghost, perk 2 Toughness and Scavenger, perk 3 Dexterity, the wildcard's Overkill, because I'm actually using the DSR 50 as my second primary, because I actually made this class for the map Downhill. Now of course, like I said, I was going for DLC map gameplays, and I actually used this class on Downhill because on Downhill you have kind of like that triangle of death where there's a window on every single side of the map, on the left side, on the right side and in the middle, and I actually used the DSR to get rid of people camping in those windows. So that is definitely something that you should try out in the near future whenever you're playing Downhill. Of course the other wildcard is perk 2 Creed, and then my score streak setup, and this is actually a very simple score streak setup. You have the orbital VZ, after that the low star, and then of course the swarm. Now the hardest part is to actually get the orbital VZ. What I usually do, and that is of course like I said at the start of the video, when I go for higher kill streaks I kind of tend to play a little bit more careful. I go from cover to cover, and once you actually get that VZ you can of course rush around, because of course you know where all of the enemies are. You can simply pre-aim and pre-fire every single time, and that is of course going to help you reach your swarm. Now a little tip that I wanted to give you guys is to make sure that you call in that low star right away. In this gameplay I actually failed to get my second low star, and that is because I actually got it when I was in my first low star, and if you're in your first low star you won't be able to get your second low star. So whenever you get the chance to call that bad boy in, then be sure to do so. I would recommend you to do it right away after your orbital VZ is gone, just to make sure that you don't lose that second low star like I did in this gameplay. But anyway, this was just the second half. I thought that I would simply show this little bit because of course in the first round I was playing just a little bit too defensively. I think I got 27 or 28 kills in the first 5 minutes, which would of course been incredibly boring to look at. So I thought that I would simply show the second half to keep everything just a little bit more entertaining. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, a like rating would of course be very much appreciated. In the upcoming few days I'll be finishing my Die Rise live series. I actually uploaded part 1 today, so if you're interested in watching some zombies, then be sure to check that out. Also, I will be trying to get a swarm gameplay on all of the new DLC maps. Hopefully I can pull that off in the upcoming week or so. With that said, on the screen right now is another Diamond Peacekeeper gameplay. This one is actually a team deathmatch on the map Express, so if you haven't checked out that video yet, then be sure to do so. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see some of you next time. Take it easy. I hear the freeze, freeze, freeze come out.